Report to the. Oh, is this gonna be a base? Is my stamina fucked? Not really, but if this becomes a base, that'll be very helpful. Oh, put it away, Sam. Put it away. It seems like it is. It's like an observatory. This definitely looks like it's base material. I would call this a base. If I were me, I would call this a base. But does Kojima? Let's see if Mr. Kojima agrees with me. But we are almost ruined. Deliver and report. I only took 1% damage.
You were Porter. Those brigands, are they all gone?
Yes.
Wow. This is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. You put on a clinic out there. Well done.
Thank you. As long as I took 100% less damage or less damage, I think I would be getting an S rank. This should be enough to get on the thing, on the network, right?
Use your Cupid to get us online. Quickly now. I'll feel a lot safer once we're all hooked up.
I could drop some materials off here that are just right outside. Peter Gates. Are you the one having the quakes? See, like now the Magellan moved up here. Can I use the Magellan to fast travel back to the other base? Battle skeleton. Active skeleton designed for combat, uses battery to increase movement speed when boosting and to reduce damage from incoming projectiles. And a silver one. And a gold one. Grenade pistol. MP shell grenades. MP grenades.
Now display your current Porter grade.
Swordsmanship. Leveled up. And I get skeleton auto assist. Allows vehicles to be charged using Sam's battery. How do I recharge my battery?
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plague gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan too. Ever since the plague gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorise that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilised all areas with our coverage. But what's done is done though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one. If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plague gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you.
I do.
Now, we could only manage to get that old road patched up and used.
There we go. That's what I was talking about. Now I have access to the road so I could give it materials, I'm guessing.
For an MP shell variant grenade. MP shells explode on impact and are non-lethal munitions that can not only incapacitate humans, but also deal corrosive damage to mechs. And while they're not as effective as blood grenades, they can definitely hurt BTs too. In any case, you might want to keep a few stashed in your grenade pouch at all times. We've also shared data for a grenade pistol. While it's only good for a few shots, this gun lets you fire MP shell grenades as projectiles. Its small profile means it packs easily as cargo and won't get in the way. Naturally, it'll fit snugly into any handgun holster as well. Our last contribution is the battle skeleton. Like other skeletons you may have used, it increases your maximum carrying capacity and movement speed. This particular model also provides additional protection. However, when you boost it to move faster, or whenever you benefit from its damage reduction capabilities, it'll consume battery power, so make sure you have enough to spare. If you find yourself running low while on the road, you'll need to use a generator or borrow a private room somewhere to recharge. You ought to take one out for a spin.
I thought I didn't see my personal battery getting charged when I was at a generator, but maybe I was
Once ran through this region.
reading it.
Saw quite a lot of traffic from what I hear. If you scrounged up enough materials to keep the autopaver fed, you could make it just like it was back in the old days. But it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Restoring roads is a massive undertaking, to put it mildly. Having said all that, east of this facility, you'll find the Smoke Hill mine. Get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials. I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested.
I am.
We can't thank you enough, Sam. Before you go, you've been getting a lot of praise for all your hard work.
I have.
And in recognition of this, it seems you've been officially cleared to take on standard orders. Between the harsh conditions and the violent outlaws, there are fewer and fewer folks willing to serve as porters these days. But there's no shortage of people who need help. So I encourage you to take a look if you're interested. You can review the available requests by bringing up the list via your ring terminal. You'll find a new sub-order too. We need someone to restore the mine.
Yep, you told me that already.
You could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
No problem, bud.
That's some good work, Sam. The
Thank you.
THV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Norman.
We could take some other orders here first. Standard orders. If you achieve the highest possible evaluation for a standard order, you receive one of the following evaluations. Depending on the difficulty setting, your current playthrough: Legend, Legend of Legends, or Legend of Legend of Legends. So that shouldn't be too hard. I am here and I need to go there. Okay. It's warning. I'm actually just gonna, yep. Ooh, can I even take this? Battle skeleton. Not worried about MP grenades. I don't know about that right now. Large. Let's see. Just a little bit, you know. Another 10, I think. Emergency vehicle charger. I'm fine for right now. Wait. I was hitting back without even thinking about it. Like, alright, choose to head out, I guess. I'm not over or anything, am I? I'm wondering. Like, where's my vehicle? Also, looks like, yeah, the road is already starting to be built, which is good. I don't know why I went over here. I was thinking when he said, like, we unlocked the ability to manage the roads. So now all the roads that people have already built are already built.
Perhaps you should take a break.
Which is good news for me. Let me get back to my vehicle over here. And see if we could store some materials. It's a tough one.
Uh-huh.
How far is the drop? That's a pretty far drop. I don't think I had anything for that base as far as like lost cargo goes. But I do want to get back to my bike. We'll go head over to the mine. Get that back on. And he said it would help us upgrade the roads. So I don't know if it's actually gonna, like, maybe it does produce materials, or if that's just, you know, flavored text because having more bases online gives us more bases to pull materials from, and so on and so forth.
God damn it.
All right. Let's get on the road, which I believe shouldn't use any battery. Right? Batteries will not be drained, yes. This road, right there. So I have this lost cargo or side order, whatever it is, for them. The road doesn't go out there that way. Which is not a big deal, really. Blood Pack 666. Lou's having a good time. Cool. They need to make that thing. Let me crouch. I don't want anything to be broken. They need to make that removing of the rocks happen a little faster, in my opinion. Like, it just takes a little too long. So I'm like in the rock already.
You make deliveries even at this.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. Thanks, mate.
3.5.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sorry to trouble you this late at night. Try not to travel too much in the...
All right, and you have an order for us? What's your order? Oh, just deliver it right back there? That's totally fine, but first let me... Oh, that's why I'm so heavy. But I need this to go that way, so that's fine. Deck on the order. Put on the tri-cruiser. And get the frick out of here. The metals they gave me for the mine suborder are heavy. That's like taking up all of my weight. So I just need to get on the road, and it would bring me all the way back to this observatory over here. Kind of just going back and forth a little bit, you know. Using the roads that, I mean, we haven't spent anything on yet, but I'm sure we will be spending a lot of materials and stuff on these roads. We ended up doing that. I ended up doing that quite a bit in the first Death Stranding. But like playing right now is probably going to be the best time because the people that I'm getting connected to are going to be, you know, actually filling this stuff out. I can't use them on the yes, I know. Skippity skip. Just give me my grade.
Still slight. I'll process your orders as
S rank, 0% damage, standard porter. Complete. There's for the first time.
you're the best.
Legend of Legends. That's enough.
I have a feeling this data will be of use.
Electric shock
to you.
absorber.
Please.
I don't find that too useful, especially as a backpack thing.
Allocation of materials.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I've shared data with you for an When equipped, it'll reduce. Even better, it'll also harness some of the juice. To
Okay, that's the useful part of it.
Be sure to give it a try, son.
I don't really need to hear you talk about that. I got it. But I don't use that all really that. Well, I don't know. I just don't use that. I'm not actively using anything. But I think right now, having the stuff that gives me extra, like, space, extra weight is more important. All right, so gotta go that way. I could probably build, if I just take this road, it'll take me all the way there. And just make sure I'm going this way. Did I not? I thought I at least put a marker over here. Gotta take the road this way. This I hate having to keep doing this, but oh god, I think that other standard order was for the government space, and I'm gonna be driving right by it, so I might as well. If it is, I might as well. Yep, government base. Seems, you know, seems like that doesn't actually have too much space. But this does. It would seem silly to not do the standard order. If I was going left this way, then I would obviously. I was gonna just do that later because that's where I thought I had to go. But I'm gonna be driving right by it, so it can be obviously a tiny bit off our path because the government base isn't on the road, but it's still just right here. Plate gate observation records. Good AU, mate. Alright. Another standard order, going to be a Legends of Legends. I saw there was some trophy about standard orders.
We appreciate you, sir.
I think maybe it was like 10 at S rank or something along those lines. This should be enough to get 4? No.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Got 2 Legends of Legends.
As always, thank you. Hope we can count on you in the future.
I didn't see, when I was looking at the trophies, I didn't look at any of the hidden ones. I don't want to spoil myself. But of the ones I looked at the normal, you know, unhidden trophies, I didn't see any missable ones, and I didn't see anything that was tied to difficulty. So, which is how the original game was as well, I believe. So it shouldn't be too hard to get the platinum. It'll probably just be a little tedious or time consuming. I think it took me 100 hours or so to get the platinum. It's like a lot of deliveries, which is a lot of back and forth and a lot of collecting minerals. Like roads and, you know, stuff and zip lines, etc., etc. And with this road already being built out, it was super easy to get out here, which is very nice. Very much appreciated. Alright, terminal. What do you got? What do you need? Restoring mines. View the materials required to start the mine, which is the 480 special alloys. That's why they gave it to us. If you do not have enough minerals, you can contribute what you have for now and come back later. I'm assuming the mines are just a me thing. Not everyone can contribute.
The mine's up and running again.
Yes.
Time to inform the staff at the Western Environmental Observatory.
I can upgrade it to level... Oh, I can't upgrade it. Mining. Once necessary materials have been contributed, mining will begin. More materials will be produced.
Please submit materials.
So I could use to get ceramics. Upgrade mine. Bunch of increased yield, durability, and something for level 3. I'm just gonna see. This seems like a lot of crystals, but let's see what 1,500 likes for that. And it's just gonna make me carry it. Is there not stuff? Is there not something on the ground right now? Alright, let's... ceramics and ceramics. Put on the tri-cruiser. let's just get on. And we should head back to the road. It wants us to go back and... Oh, these fuckers. Not that it matters, because they drain a battery and then, you know, I don't use the battery when I'm on the road anyway. I'm actually going to stop real quick. Still just... I don't know if roads... I don't remember if roads had levels. Upgrade road. Yeah, it looks like it was just that you just build the road and then repair it. There's no like upgrades, which makes sense considering what I mean. I guess maybe you could upgrade it to be like, oh, now the road charges you instead of just not draining your battery, but I don't know. That's what I remember. That's what I remember from the first game. But I was like, I might as well just double check. It says I can't upgrade it. Maybe it'll unlock an upgrade later. Maybe. Alright, Western Environmental Observatory. I have the mine up. And I have ceramics. I'm gonna get likes for this, or no?
Right then, let's have a look at this order. Did a little restoration, did you?
Not quite the next star rank. Damn, holy crap. Our servicemanship went up so far from that. Uses timefall to recharge Sam's battery. Provides a warning when attempting to build a structure in a flood-prone area. Flood-prone.
When operational, the mines can provide us with a steady supply of natural resources. And with raw materials like that at your disposal, you'd have an easier time making deliveries. It's a good reason to restore any other mines you happen to come across further down the road.
Tell me where all the mines are, please.
Oh yeah, north of here are some much bigger mines even. Used to be you could find active mines scattered all throughout the continent. Because of the gold rushes, you know. From what I understand, the rail network was pretty extensive before the Death Stranding, and unmanned trains filled to the brim with precious minerals ran day and night. I should mention that we're actually developing a new system that's something of a successor to the old railways. If you head north, you can see it for yourself.
I'll probably be heading over there eventually.
To help with this order. Until next time.
Until next time, Mark Cerny. Let me unload. Unload some of these materials. I can't actually put them in. Oh, let's put them in my storage there. No orders there, so let's I guess just let's go hop on the Magellan. That's our next thing we need to do is hop on the Magellan and see where they want us to go next. Over there looks kind of scary.
I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break?
What are you even doing? You're not doing anything. You're just sitting on my belt. Sometimes I throw you up in the air, but generally you're just sitting there. Lou 2. There's pillows over there, but Sam never uses them. Any more nightmares? Something along those lines.
Talking in your sleep.
Not quite.
Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours. Once you're ready to head out, access the delivery terminal on the DHV Magellan to proceed.
Okay, Tarman. I'm gonna take a drink first. Get my stamina back up, boost it a little bit. I don't think his hunger is somewhat satisfied. Could talk to Doll Man a little bit. We'll take a shower. Take a shower first. Just sitting, yeah, this... Sometimes you just gotta take a shower like this. As hot as possible, just sit on the floor, let the water hit you. Now, do that in the dark. That's a good shower. Bunch of social media
the files
posts.
Say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity.
A little bit of recap.
But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own 2 eyes. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it.
How do you know what her dying wish is?
So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle.
Thank you. What else you got? This?
The weapons they were wielding were impressive. And
Not really.
The brigands themselves were a tough, imposing bunch. You know, Sam, you can have me scout ahead if it would make your life easier. Just toss me into the middle of their camp, and I can give you a better picture of what to expect.
Yeah, I did that.
It's not very sophisticated, but it works. Just promise you won't throw me anywhere weird.
What I need to know is, and I didn't get a clear answer at this when I did this. Can they see him, and if so, does that alert them? Because I did throw him in there, and it like started alerting people, but I think it might have been because I was in view and not him.
When the first APAC expedition came to Australia, the brigands saw them as invaders and rejected their overtures. They were unwilling to embrace the change that the chiral network could bring to their world. While their motives differ, I'm reminded of the Luddite movement and their violent opposition to new technologies. Brigands seem committed to not killing their enemies, at least. If only they had channeled their energies into a constructive dialogue with us. Ah, yes. Those wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers.
Yep, I believe so.
Fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity. Oof. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed.
I did that as well. Oops, I
I
don't.
don't really have anything else to say right now.
All right, goodbye. Yeah, I already snuck past a handful of them. Being a little sneaky, you know? And before we take our next order, we're going to see some more visions.
My word.
Who's he? That looks familiar.
Are you all right, Sam? What was that just now? Did something happen?
That marking on the hand, that seems familiar to me. All right. Real first. That's social media. Yeah, okay. Let's see if there's anything interesting. No, not really. Take on the order at the terminal.
Sam, about the next site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid. It seems we have a little problem.
That's not good.
Tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Under these conditions, it's unlikely we'll be able to establish a chiral network connection. Our scans have identified a potential cause. An unknown device located within a brigand outpost to the north of West Fort Knot. It's hardly an elegant solution, but we need you to destroy it. When you're ready, take on this main order to proceed. The client in this case is the musician.
What?
I can't wait to hear what he has to share with the network. Don't let us down, Sam.
The musician. What are we giving to the musician? Mysterious recording that is somehow 23 grams.
Hey Sam, this is Tarman. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area. You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute force. Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and bodies. And that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attacks, allowing them to move in and engage you at close quarters. In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored enemies to our VR weapons and combat training
Yeah, it's
programs.
fine.
This way you can experiment with various methods and find a means of dealing with them that's suited to your personal strengths. That's all the information I have for now. Review your potential routes and finalize your equipment loadout before heading out. We're counting on you, Sam.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna basically... I'll go... Obviously, let's go here. Because of paver, so maybe I could pave some stuff.
Delivery route finalized.
Make the... Let's put that myself. Make the trip a little bit easier. Timefall generator, PCC flood warnings. I'm not really concerned about those, but improved MP bullets. Since I'm gonna be possibly using some fabricated equipment. I have one on me. I'll make one more because I think I'm running low on ammunition. Grenade pistol. And 2 grenades. I don't know. There's probably like 5, actually, like 5 grenades. Auto range cargo. Perfect. And we're out. We're heading out. I don't know what the next paver needs. I don't have any materials on me. Just fine. Fine and dandy. I will come back safe. Safe and secure. Tools and footwear. You're going left, which is where the road stops. Well, not entirely where the road stops, but
okay.
Is that all we need? Is 300? I don't know, and then some ceramics. The shared work of restoring roads. Yeah, so let's see. We just need 160 ceramics. I'm actually going to take a quick back trip. I feel like this place has material I could steal. If I could just steal 160 ceramic, I could finish the road and see how far it takes me. Facility storage. Ceramics. I actually have my private locker from the mine, so that works out perfect. Obviously, I'm going to have 160 ceramic on me, which is pretty heavy, but let's see how far this upgrade takes the road.
Stretch my legs.
Yeah, I was like, it just stores it back in my backpack. And that's enough to get the road kicking. Actually doesn't go that far. Now that I'm seeing it. I need to restore one section of road now.